Prep your hair for braiding. Brush it over and spray the roots with hairspray to ease braiding and make strands more obedient. You may also tease your hair. Working in sections, insert the comb into your hair about an inch away from your scalp and push it down. Then, gently brush and smooth the top layers to have no visible tease. Take a chunk of hair at the front of your head and separate it into 3 strands. Hold 2 strands in your fists and use your index finger and a thumb to grab a side strand and bring it over and to the middle. Hold this strand with the index finger and a thumb, or secure it between the index and middle fingers. Tighten the braid each time you cross the strands. Then start adding new hair from the sides to the side strand before crossing it over and into the middle. To do this, let the bottom strand fall loose to free up your hand. Then use this hand's thumb as a tail comb to separate an even chunk from the side and add it to your braid. Let the new strand rest in your fist while you grab an opposite side strand with your index finger. Each time, use the index finger as a hook to grab a new strand and bring it over into the middle. Then, release the bottom strand and form a thicker one, grabbing more hair from the sides together with it. Always keep your hands close to your scalp and pull the strands to tighten your braid. When you reach the nape of your head, hold the braid with one hand and pull the loops with another one to make the braid look more voluminous and trendy. Then, braid a traditional 3 strands braid. Pull the loops, holding the end of the braid firmly in one hand. Secure a braid with an elastic. Pull and style front pieces for a finished look and excellent face framing. Then tie a nice scrunchie at the end. Train to make a classic French braid on yourself several times, and it will soon become your 5-minute go-to hairstyle for any occasion. To start off a double French braid, section your hair in the middle. Then, separate the face framing pieces. If your pigtails are tight, you will not be able to pull them without ruining the hairstyle. Tease the top strands to add volume and make the strands more obedient. Then brush the top layers to remove any visible tease. Take the front chunk of hair and separate it into 3 strands. Then cross them as in a classic braid once, placing the side strand over the middle one. Use your index finger and a thumb to grab a side strand and bring it over and to the middle. Let the bottom strand fall loose and use your free hand to grab it again with more hair from the side. Repeat the same process again and again, adding equal chunks of hair to the side strands before crossing them over into the middle. Each time, keep your hands close to the scalp and pull the strands to tighten the braid. Hold one strand in your fist, use an index or a middle finger as a hook to grab a new strand, and bring it into the middle. Then, use another hand to gather hair at the side into a new strand. When you have no more hair to feed in, bring the braid to the front and finish it in a traditional 3-strand braid. Secure the end with an elastic and pull the loops a bit. Use the same steps to make a pigtail braid out of the second part of your hair. The braid should form a nice even line behind your ear so that you have 2 even French braids at both sides of your crown. It is up to you whether to keep the braids tight or pull the loops for volume. Learn to braid pigtail braids on yourself and wear the cute look as an adult every time you want to have fun with your hair. Another popular French braid you need to master is a front French braid. Separate the front section of your hair, starting from the side parting, and secure the rest of your hair with a clip. Take the section that is closest to the side parting and separate it into 3 strands. Then cross the side strand over to the middle as in a traditional braid. Use one hand to hold a side strand and a middle strand, and another hand to grab new hair. Use your index or your middle fingers as hooks to grab and hold the newly formed strands. Repeat the same process again and again, moving to the side. Then, firmly hold the braid with one hand and pull the loops to stretch it. Finish by braiding a traditional 3-strand braid and securing it with an elastic. Pull at the loops to make the braid wider and flatter. Create a low ponytail out of the remaining hair. Pull at your hair a bit to add volume. Then, bring the end of your braid to the ponytail base and pin it on top. Twist the ponytail into a bun and secure it with an elastic and bobby pins. Pull the bun to the sides to add volume and intended messiness. And spray with hairspray to secure the hairstyle in place. Your splendid braided hairstyle is ready. Be free to wear it for the night out or to hide your bangs and shake things up. Comment to tell what French braid you like most, and subscribe for even more hair tutorials.